Hello, this is Kate, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And today I'm using one of my favorite decks, the Mystic Meg Tarot. And I just want to get a little bit of insight into what the next week is going to be like. So where the energies in the present moment are headed. So I'm going to draw 3 cards, and each card is going to represent a segment of the week ahead. Okay, so I'll start with the first card, and the first card represents Monday. And we have Earth Princess. So Earth Princess in a Rider-Waite deck would be the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Earth Princess is all about, she's all about education, learning, and being open to receiving guidance. So whether it's guidance in the form of education, classes, listening to someone else who knows more about a particular topic, or even just guidance like, higher guidance from your higher self or from your spirit guides. So the beginning of the week, it will be really important for us to start the week with an open mind and be open to receiving guidance and advice and direction from all different sources. So it's a good time to almost think of your brain as being kind of like a sponge, and be really open to other people's ideas and different guidance that you receive, especially if you've been asking for help or putting the message out there that you want guidance around a particular area. So you want to go into the beginning of the week very open-minded. And moving on to the middle of the week, so this card represents kind of Wednesday, Thursday, and we've got 2 of air. And 2 of air is all about feeling kind of at a crossroads, feeling a little bit conflicted, not sure, which direction to take. So you start off the week, perhaps maybe even feeling bombarded by, advice and help from all different sources. And then by the middle of the week, you're gonna feel, there might be a sense of not necessarily conflict, but choice. So you'll have the opportunity to make a choice, and it might not be an easy choice for you to make. So there's a lot of, deliberating, a lot of, weighing options and pros and cons and that kind of a thing going on. So you'll definitely, and it's almost like you're kind of stuck in your head about making this decision. So the advice that I can give with this card is you want to try to get out of your head and get, either into your heart or just into your body. You want to get grounded. You want to get out of your mind. You're not going to be able to make a really educated, well-informed, good choice if you're stuck in your head about this. So if you feel like you're, really circling your thoughts and, writing pros and cons and asking others for help here, get grounded and let your consciousness just kind of sink down into your heart. And even though it sounds cheesy, ask what is my heart telling me? So I just want to talk about the first card again. So while the beginning of the week is all about listening to others and taking advice from others, when it comes to the middle of the week, we really have to make some decisions of our own here. So if you're feeling like you're having to make a choice, no one else around you can tell you what choice to make. This is your own decision, and this is something you have to do on your own. Okay, so the last card represents the weekend. So this is the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we've got 8 of water, or 8 of cups. And this is all about letting go of something and moving on. So leaving something behind. And this something might be something that you've really built up and put a lot of effort, a lot of work into, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And then something here in the middle of the week happens. It shifts your perception of things, and you decide that this thing is no longer something that you want to invest all your time and energy in. And so you're going to move on in search of something that brings you more satisfaction and more fulfillment. So this is an interesting week ahead, actually, and it's interesting how the last card, how the third card relates to the second card, because the second card is about choice. And whatever decision you make, you're going to be letting go of something. And this is true usually if we do feel like we're at a crossroads. If you take one path, you have to reject the other path. And sometimes if you choose one thing, you're kind of letting go and rejecting other things. So the Eight of Water is also a card that comes up for those who are what you would consider spiritual seekers. So you're seeking for spiritual fulfillment, or you're seeking for, that sense, that feeling like you're in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. And no matter what you do, it might seem like eventually you get to that place where you feel unsatisfied with things and you feel like it's time to move on. And I mean, we're meant to have all kinds of different experiences, and if you feel in your heart that it's time to move on, then you should, go with your feelings. But just notice if you tend to be the kind of person who's always seeking fulfillment in, the outside things, because, you'll be seeking forever, basically. So if that is you, see if you can switch your perception and see if you can find fulfillment within yourself before you go out into the world expecting other things to give you that fulfillment. So other things being, other people or jobs or careers or, material wealth or material objects. But yeah, the weekend is definitely a time where we're reevaluating our life and figuring out what doesn't bring us fulfillment and letting some of that go. So an exciting week ahead, actually, really exciting. The beginning of the week is all about learning and benefiting from another person's expertise. The middle of the week is all about choice and making a decision. And then the end of the week is all about letting go of something and moving on to a more fulfilling path. Okay, so this has been your weekly tarot card reading. My name is Kate, and you can check out my website at dailytarotgirl.com for daily readings and other information about learning how to read tarot. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a beautiful week.